Hey guys, and welcome to Enigma. This is a visual novel game by Fruit Bat Factory, the same publishers as 100% Orange Juice. Now, the only thing I know about this is from what I've seen on the website. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I figured this would be, I don't know, ironic to what's going on, seeing as how this game was given by a free code by Fruit Bat Factory. The story says the world is afflicted with a mysterious disease known as the Enigma. Chester, infected with this disease, finds himself washed onto a lonely island, Carlisle. That's all I'm going to read out of that. So there's a disease known as Enigma. So we're going to go ahead and hit start. And so we meet again, Aaron. What's wrong? I've already heard your name. Start the story. Good luck, Aaron. Hey, have you heard? About Chester? Yeah. I could hardly believe what happened to Elle, and now even Chester. I wonder if he caught it from him. It's not something that goes from person to person, and you know it. We have yet to figure out the transmitting agent. Anything's possible at this point. Not anything. And how can you tell? Stop screaming at the top of your lungs, you two. Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, seriously. If that was really the case, there'd be no salvation for either of them. Chester, of course, knows about it, doesn't he? Of course he does. God damn it. Screw this. Neither of them did anything wrong. Chester. I'd like to do something for him before he... anything. Don't. But let's just go about this like usual. That's gonna be for the best. I can't imagine Chester passing away. You think I can? But there's nothing we can do at this point. Why does it have to be an incurable disease? Damn it! Oof, thank God for a pop filter. That cursed Enigma. It's surprisingly easy to find someone you can trust. But it's nowhere near as easy to find comrades that trust in each other. A picture book my father used to read me when I was still a little kid. A hero and his comrades had overcome many a perilous challenge to defeat a great foe. They would continue pressing ever onwards, no matter how many new enemies would appear in their path, harboring not a single doubt in their hearts. Believing wholeheartedly in the guidance of the Sage of the Dawn. The heroes would not yield to any hurdle in their path. They'd remain ever strong and steadfast, kind and valorous men of a bygone age. I loved that story, and at the same time could not help wondering, Dad, why do heroes need others to fight by their side? If they're so strong, they can win all by themselves, can't they? But now I understand. There was but one reason. Even heroes would get lonely without friends. Yes, as such, I'm no hero. I can hear waves in the distance. Where is this? I remember being... Oh, thank God, you're awake. Oh, hello. Who are you? Please don't try to get up. We found you lying on the beach. On the beach? Right. I remember now. My name is Colette. Could you tell me yours? You saved me? Thanks, Colette. I'm Chester. Where is this anyway? I can tell we're in your house or something like that, but... Chester? Yes, this is my house. Did you come here from the mainland? Mainland? Oh, so this is... This is Carlisle, a small island in the middle of the sea. I see. I'm sorry, I don't think I've heard of it. I'd be surprised if you had. My mother hadn't heard of it either. My mother is from the mainland too. Her ship got caught up in the storm and my father... I'm sorry for running my mouth off like that. You should have more sleep instead of listening to me blabber. No, I'm fine. I suppose that means I got shipwrecked myself. We haven't seen any ships around, though. I don't remember being caught up in a storm either. Seems like my memories are a bit vague on that point. Were you on a journey? No, Yeah, something like that. That's too bad. This must have ruined all your plans. Yeah. Do you hurt anywhere? I'm fine. I guess I feel a bit dizzy, but that's all. Please lie back down. I'll go call the doctor. I went straight to her after finding you, but she seemed to be away. But I think she should be back by now. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Please, don't mind it. Just wait a moment, okay? Oh God, that was right in my ear. I hope not to cause any more trouble to anyone. Guess I've got no time to go anywhere else now. I'm barefoot. So much green. Beautiful. Was green always such a vivid color? I don't remember anymore. You left me behind, but hopefully we'll meet again on the other side. Elle. Who's Elle? Was that like his friend or girlfriend or something? Boyfriend? I don't know. Oh. Your bounds seem fine for starters. That's good to hear. Thank you, Greta. That's great news, Chester. But you should still be careful and relax for the time being. You can use this room as you see fit. Don't give me that look. Is there something wrong? Colette, could you leave the room for a bit? Huh? Why? You found him lying on the beach, didn't you? I need to give him a closer look, just in case. Unless you strongly insist on seeing him naked. No! Thank God I'm not a man. You look pretty young, Doctor. Jeez Louise. Don't call me that. The name's Greta. And I'm no doctor, just an herbalist. Don't you have a doctor on this island? No. If herbs aren't enough, you've got no choice but to die here. Mainland. This is mainland's Lisnia's domain, isn't it? No matter how small or insignificant an island, the country has an obligation to dispatch at least one doctor as long as the population quota is met. Maybe they don't like dispatching doctors to places of uncertain existence. What's that supposed to mean? It means what I said. Translator. People weren't even aware of the fact this island actually does exist, so why bother dispatching people there if it doesn't actually exist, or they don't know if it certainly exists, so... Anyway. Yes? You seem to be afflicted by something. Whoa! What? I was just surprised you figured that out just by lightly touching me places. Please don't use that wording ever again! Seems like you're aware of it. In that case, let me give it to you straight. You've got to, probably more like 1 month at best. But I look good, don't I? It seems you've got a death wish going to sea in your state. I can assure you that's not the case. I never dreamed for my ship to get wrecked. I just felt like going. I wished to see sights that I had never seen before my death. And I sure did. Like a long tunnel with white light at the end. Sounds to me like you can't wait to bask in that light. That was one experience I would rather never repeat. Jeez. Listen, Chester. If you want to leave, I can lend you a boat. If you leave right away, then you might still... I guess not. Anyway. You're not planning to make this your last destination, are you? Can't I? He is the king of smartassery. I guess I can't. If you passed away in the sea, you'd at least feed the fish. I suppose it's a pain to take care of a dead body. It doesn't sound so bad to return to the sea. Well, at least he's got a pretty positive outlook on the fact that he might die. Oh no, he is going to die. So, I guess it's a pretty positive outlook he's got going on. Where he's like, hey, I know I'm gonna die. Don't know when it's gonna be. But if I die, I die. That's how I think too. I didn't come here to cause you trouble. Can I still get that boat? Let's discuss this again later. Greta? I'll have trouble sleeping at night if you're gonna drown the moment I force you out. At least wait until you can walk properly. I already can. Let's say I didn't hear that. Is she trying to keep me here for a reason? A kind girl she was. Chester, I'm coming in. Sup? How was it? Looks like I'm perfectly fine. Thank God. But are you sure it's a good idea to be up already? It's fine. I thought to go look around the island if possible. But you woke up only minutes ago. Thanks for worrying about me. It's nothing. By the way, these clothes... I'm sorry. Your old ones were all torn apart, so we changed you into... You just said we. It wasn't me! I have a little brother. He changed your clothes. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Thanks. I thought it would have been like a brother or a husband, father, uncle, grandfather. I don't know. Somebody besides her, I kind of figured. You're welcome. Anyway, if you want to see the island, I can show you around. It would be bad if you got lost. Seems like all I'm doing is causing you trouble. No, I actually... I'm having fun. You almost never see people from outside here, so please allow me to show you around. Oh God. I guess I shall indulge myself then. Good. Excuse me. Go ahead. But if you start feeling sick, tell me right away, okay? Of course. Then shall we? Wait. I'm sorry, there's something I left outside. Give me a minute to take care of it. Oh my God, that's making me... the whistles. Do you need help? Oh, not at all. It's nothing, just a broom and a few other things I used for cleaning. You can take your time getting down, Chester. Your boots are right here. Oh, my boots. I'm so glad at least they survived. Anyway, I'll go ahead then. Take your time. Roger. Seems like they're fine on the inside, too. It was worth paying a fortune for these. Anyway, I suppose it's about time I go. Is that Colette's voice? Is she fighting with someone? Oh boy. Ty, how many times do I have to tell you to leave me alone? Oh, quit your coy act. We ain't children anymore. You haven't changed a bit since you were 1, and I think I've been telling you how I feel for years now. You can take this back with you. Lauro catches enough fish for us both. I doubt a lumberjack like him can catch anything good. Just take it. You're gonna have a feast for a change. No, thank you. What is it that you don't like about me? Do you even have to ask? Go away. Listen, Colette. You can play hard to get all you want, but one day... The hell's going on here? Lauro! You're messing with my sister again? Huh? Insolent little shit. Is this how you talk to your elders? Oh my God, I just said that. Only geezers care about crap like that. I see you want your face rearranged, kid. Uh-oh. Stop it! I won't be having anything like this at my doorstep. Sis. Go away. I'll be back, Colette. Better not be. Thanks for saving me, Lauro. Or is it Lauro? I'm gonna say Lauro. Lauro? What's wrong? Did you get hurt? When could that have happened? You were watching. I guess so. I'll go return his fish. You're planning to go alone? I can do it myself later. It's fine. I'll just leave it in front of his house. Lauro! Jeez. I missed my chance to get out there. Chester? Yeah? Did you hear us? What do you mean? No, it's nothing. You're a bad liar. So what's this place? It's a playground for children. Tag, hide and seek, you can do anything here. Doesn't look to me Doesn't look to me like there are many places to hide here. Chester? Yeah? What is it? Do you like children? Children? Well, I suppose so. It makes you feel blissful and at peace when you watch them at play, doesn't it? I'm pretty good with children, if I say so myself. I see. Are there no children here at this hour? Most children help their parents with work. They'll be here come home evening. They'll be here come home evening. Wow, I can't read. They'll be here come evening. Rusty swings and a decrepit fountain. Hello, Grandpa. Is that the one that came from outside? Yes, his name is Chester. I'm showing him around. Well, then go ahead. Ain't nothing to do with me. Good, mind your own business, Boomer. Oh God, I've fallen into the trend. I'm sorry, he's a bit on the cranky side. Eh? I don't mind. We Islanders don't involve ourselves with the outside people much. Foreigners are pretty much all the same to us Carlisle folk. That's especially apparent among the elderly. I'm sorry. I don't mind. Let's go over there, Chester. There's nothing else to show here. All right. Further down this road are the houses most people live in. I guess there's little point in watching other people's houses. Fuck me. Okay, if I was Chester and I said that out loud, Colette would probably give me a weird face. Chester? Over there. Huh? Is there anything particular to that direction? There? There's a cave there. A cave? Yes. Is there anything about it? Not really. Someone was watching me. I doubt I just imagined that. Well, I guess I can't blame anyone for being curious. It's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Atop the sandy dunes, waters meld and cast forth a milky froth. And so the alien color rises into the heavens. Well, I'm not sure if there's anything else worth showing. Is there any place that you'd still like to see? It's pretty dull, isn't it? I'm sure the place you come from is a lot more...
I like places like this. You've got the widest of skies and the freshest of air. It's invigorating. Besides, I feel like I'm on an adventure. I'm having the time of my life.
It makes me very happy to hear that.
It seems we reached a crossroads.
Yes, there's a big forest to the right, but not much else. Ah, I suppose you could say one person does live there. To the left, like I said, there's a cave. It's a dark and creepy place even during the day, so people usually avoid it. And the road straight leads back home. Which path shall we take?
Okay, so the right leads to the forest, left leads to the cave, and straight leads to the house. Let's go to the forest. I'd rather not investigate the cave.
I don't think you'll find anything interesting in the forest.
But somebody lives there, don't they?
Yes, a single person actually. But even if you find him, I doubt you'll be able to speak to him.
Why is that?
He's a little bit, well, actually quite strange. I don't mean it in any bad sense of the word, but,
Wait.
What? Chester has something...
Hi.
Ignis! Good afternoon.
Hello. Hello.
His name is Ignis. He is, well, Greta's pupil of sorts.
A student of herbalism? Okay. Don't give me that look. Big hands. I shall excuse myself. And he's gone.
Jeez. He's the one living in the forest.
The strange one?
Yes. He doesn't speak much. I don't really understand what he's thinking most of the time. Chester?
Well, he certainly has a mysterious air about him. Yeah, he does.
I think he just doesn't like to speak much, that's all.
I wonder if that's all.
Do you perhaps have keen senses?
Huh?
You noticed there was someone there even before we could see him.
Ah. Just a coincidence.
It's just incredible. Maybe being a hunter was your true calling. Chester, do you really want to go further? The sun is going to set soon.
Oh. You're right. I'm sorry for pulling you all the way over the island, Colette.
It's nothing. I had fun.
Thanks.
Let's go back then.
Colette?
Yes?
You think someone would have a problem if I spent the night here?
Here? In a place like this? Why?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, I suppose staying under a young woman's roof is not a very gentlemanly thing to do.
Greta!
There's a cabin I'm not using behind my house. You can have it.
It's all right. Lauro lives with me already. I think Chester would be able to better relax in a house he's already familiar with.
I'm not sure if I would say I really had the time to become
I don't mind.
Okay. He still needs a checkup, Colette. I'm not using the place, but I took care to clean it up. It's got a bed and everything. The place might smell a bit like herbs, but that's about it. Oh, I wonder if it has relaxing properties. I wouldn't bet on it. Shit. I feel like Greta knows about my position, but I feel like I should be here for Colette in case Ty comes back.
It's my pleasure.
I said all that, but it's probably not a good idea to barge into a maiden's house like that.
You have nothing to worry about. I already have a brother living with me.
And does your brother agree with the idea?
I haven't asked him yet. But he was the one who carried Chester all the way from the beach.
You might be okay with it, but I doubt he'll like the idea, especially now that this guy is awake and about.
But
it must be nice to have a brother. I was an only child. He can be a bit stubborn sometimes, but he's a good kid at heart. Not very good with people, though. I see.
Lauro's gonna be fine. There's nothing to worry about. He'd never say no if I showed it's really something I wish for.
I think that'd be going a little too far.
No. Thank you, Colette.
Thank you, Colette.
Chester?
Sorry, Greta. Can I get that cabin after all? Nope. Did my choice really not matter? Anyway, I guess I better show you the way. Thank you very much.
If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to tell me. Our houses aren't that far apart, so, I'll come by to see how you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I'll be going now. I need to prepare dinner and all. See you around too, Greta.
Yeah. There was nothing to see, was there? Not necessarily. Nature's a sight by itself. A sight you can see in any place in the world. Not really. You'd have to go far out of town to see something like this. Huh? Are you playing with me? Have you never left this island before? I'll take that as a no. Greta? The sun's about to set. We should be on our way. Is there a fly in my light? No, that's a spider. Oh boy. You come anywhere near me, spider, and I'm gonna squish you with the pickle napkin. Yeah. There's a spider in my lamp. Home sweet home. Oh. Don't expect too much. As long as it's got a roof and 4 walls. In that case, you should be fine. Does it have a lock? You can lock it from the inside. A peaceful village you've got here, huh? It's just that nobody cares. There's nothing worth stealing in there anyway. This island has survived on bartering till now. As such, money has little meaning here. Has little meaning? What about trading with the mainland? We had the discussion earlier, buddy. The mainland barely even knows that this place even exists. Anyway, come in. Well then, pardon my intrusion. A white leaf? Chester? Coming right in. Well, this certainly smells like herbs. You can tell? I'm not an expert, but I know a little. Not enough to tell the type from the smell alone, though. What was your occupation on the mainland exactly? I was a soldier. Well, I didn't expect that. You don't look the type at all. My mother was a soldier. I just followed in her footsteps. Oh my god, Chester's pulling a reverso. My dad was a computer engineer and I'm following in his footsteps. What about your father? A carpenter. Nobody would ever be able to tell we're related, though. You took after your mother? Yeah, that's right. If I grow my hair long, I suppose I'm supposed to be her complete mirror image. This is a good room. I'm glad you like it. Thank you very much. You do a lot for a complete stranger. Don't come at me like that. I don't know how to react. Well, I've got to express my gratitude somehow. It's a good trait. Don't misunderstand me. It's just, I'm not very used to it. I'll make us some tea. There's something else I'd like to tell you. That was a very unflattering slurp. I'm sorry. You're the first person to wash ashore here since Colette's mother. Her ship met a storm too, apparently. I don't know the details, but I hear she went overboard. And then Colette's father saved her, after which she remained on the island. Were you the only person on your boat? Yeah, my father made us a boat of our own. I hope it didn't get wrecked. You were the only one to wash ashore here. Perhaps it's still floating somewhere on the sea. That'd be nice. Are you on good terms with your father? Yeah, haven't even fought with him once. My mother passed away when I was still a child, you see. Oh my god. This dude really is a friggin' mirror image of me. Father would read me picture books when I couldn't sleep. The small books would look really silly in his huge hands. That would always cheer me up. Good times. But you've left them behind. I don't know whether it's a happy thing not to see your child die with your own eyes. But my father passed away too. Huh? Father remained stable to the very end and passed away before I caught it. He had a relatively peaceful end, I'd say. Ah. Sorry. It's nothing. The it you're talking about is your illness, correct? Yeah. What did you mean, stable? Father had the same illness. It destroys all bodily tissues without discriminating, you see. Depending on the person, the mind can be the first to go. But I see you don't have it here, after all. I thought that was the case from your reaction. Incredible. I didn't know there was still a place safe from it. What do you mean?
This illness has spread not only through Lisnia, but through the entire world. An inexplicable and incurable terminal illness. Some people said it was the fault of miasma. Others that it was a curse from an exterminated tribe. Some professor wrote a paper saying that it was caused by a power equally magical and chemical in nature. Religious folks say it's a punishment for mankind's sins. All of them just to make things up as they go. No one really knows what causes it, or how to treat it, and it's all going downhill by the minute. Before long, people started to call this illness Enigma. Enigma? Greta, how come in Carlisle you're curious why we don't get news from the mainland? We might be a secluded island, but knowing nothing at all of an illness that threatens the entire world is strange. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. It should be pretty easy to see at this hour. Let's continue this conversation in another place. Follow me.
Where are you going to take me? Ooh. Ooh.
You've got a beautiful sky here. That's not what I wanted to show you, though. Take a look over there. That's a rift in the barrier.
Barrier.
Carlisle is surrounded by a protective barrier. It has been here since hundreds of years ago. Mainland, the people outside have long forgotten about us. I doubt we're on any map. But the shape of the barrier is unstable, and this rift over there sometimes reaches the sea. And as if planned it beforehand, some people always come through it.
Through the rift.
Aye.
And?
What is this barrier protecting you from? Or is it keeping something inside instead?
You've got quite a tongue for that carefree face.
If it's something you can't answer, it's fine. I'm just curious, that's all. I just wanted to explain how come we don't know much about the outside world. People sometimes come from outside, but there's only so much we can learn from them. I didn't know a thing about that illness of yours.
I see.
What's that? A white forest? That's not just the moonlight, is it?
Yeah, it's not.
It looks like the trees are wider the closer they are to the center.
It's the opposite.
Opposite? Wait, do you mean... The white forest is turning green, little by little. It took a while for it to get to this point.
Well, that sure sounds strange.
Indeed it does. It's strange, and it doesn't make sense. Why would a forest need to change color?
So you don't know the reason either?
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe there isn't one? Maybe it's just that kind of forest? You know, you're one carefree man, aren't you?
You say you're curious, but you never pursue a point too far.
Well, I don't have long. There's not much I could do one way or the other.
Seriously? You sound like you barely care even about your own death.
I'd rather you said I've made my peace with it already.
Aren't you frustrated? You've caught some inexplicable, incurable disease out of nowhere. Didn't that make you ponder about the meaning of your life and whatnot?
You're a good person, Greta.
There's nothing I've got to gain from answers. There's no one truth anyway, and it's only natural for the world and people to be inexplicable. Life, death, the meaning of life, they're like the riddles of a child, random and all over the place. I'll leave looking for things impossible to find to adventurers. So you've given up? Not really. I was always like this. Take a lesson from Chester on this one, really. There's no point stressing over the little things, even the big things. Just make the most of what you've got. Sorry. What in the blazes are you apologizing for? Well, I don't know. That forest, you see... Yeah? It eats people. What? At least, that's what I believe. A man-eating forest? That sounds a bit... No, it's positively terrifying. Its name's nowhere near as nice as that. Really? We call this forest Enigma. Oh. If you could see my face right now. Whoa! Holy damn! I am going to save it here. And I will see you all next time. That was one hell of an episode start. Wow, holy hell, man. I'm hooked into this. I'm really hooked into this.